Hi, this is Jason Laux, the 7-Day Sale Guy, and in this video I'm going to share with you how you can sell houses fast in this economy. And for the 9 other videos, a free live teleseminar training that we do on a regular basis, and a free training on CD, just visit my website at www.7dayprofitmachine.com. In this video, I'm going to be showing you the 3 buyers lists you need to guarantee your success, and I'm going to show you how to get them, no matter what kind of budget you're on. I'm going to show you the 3 steps you have to take to sell any house, and I'm talking whether it's a wholesale deal, a retail deal, one of my own personal 3-step transactions, or a lease option deal. I'm going to show you how to sell your houses. The only way I don't sell houses, and let me be very clear about that up front, I do not sell houses where I carry the full mortgage on the property. I do not sell houses fully owner financed by me, where a person, for instance, gives 10% down and then pays me for 30 years. I don't want to wait 30 years. I don't want to deal with that. It's not my ball. I don't care to foreclose on people. Just forget that action, okay? So I do sell houses wholesale, retail, 3-step system, and lease option, and I'll show you exactly how to do that right here in this video. I'm going to show you 4 Jedi mind tricks. Let me back up here. No, let me not back up here. Okay, I'm going to show you 4 Jedi mind tricks to convince buyers to buy your houses on your terms. I'm going to show you how to get them to pick your house over and above all the competition, and how to get them to buy the house in the way that you want. Whether you want, to sell the house retail, whether you want to, get all your money now, get all your cash now, even if you, get a fast sale, or if you want to sell via lease option and maximize your profits, use a 3-step system and maximize your buyers list. I'm going to show you how to sell your houses the way you want to and convince buyers, ethically persuade buyers to follow your lead. And I'm going to show you how to present your houses to sell them faster for higher prices in this current market. Things have changed in the selling houses arena. When the market was hot, there was a lot of internal pressure, meaning people felt the urge to buy that house quick so that they could, so they wouldn't miss out on a great deal. Well, that urge, that internal pressure is gone, so we need some extra persuasive things. We need a presentation. We need them to see the house in a way that makes them believe that they have to make a decision now or they're going to miss out. So I'll show you exactly how to do that. And so let's jump right in. The 2 biggest mistakes that I see people make about selling houses in this market are, number 1, assuming or believing that a house or houses just won't sell in this economy. If you still feel that way, make sure you go back and watch video 1, because video 1 absolutely proves to you that many, many millions of houses are selling right now in this economy. Over 5 million houses will sell this year in the United States just through the Florida Association of Realtors. In fact, not the Florida Association of Realtors, but the National Association of Realtors. In fact, if you break that down, that's 100,000 houses per state. That's a lot of houses are going to sell. In fact, it's 90% of 2007, over 90% of 2007's numbers will sell this year. The second biggest mistake I see is people thinking or believing that more marketing and more money spent is the only answer to selling houses. I hear all the time from students that generate 50 or 100 people to come look at a house, and if that's a big number for you, if that sounds like a lot, then it means you don't have the basic marketing skills that I teach, but that's okay. That's why we're here on this video. I'm not saying that you're a bad person or anything for not knowing that yet. Obviously, you got to learn it sometime. Okay, but if you get 50 to 100 people to come to your house and you do not find a buyer amongst it, it's not a marketing problem. Okay, it's a presentation problem. It means you're not presenting to the marketplace something they actually want to purchase. Okay, and I'm going to go over that today. I'm going to show you how you can short circuit the marketing process, how you can beg, borrow, or steal a list if you don't have the if you don't have the money or you don't want to spend the time to build your own buyers list, I'm going to show you how you can short circuit the process a little bit and get your own. Now, I said the 2 biggest mistakes, but it's actually the 3 biggest mistakes. The 3rd biggest mistake I see is people who think cutting their price is the only way to sell their house. Listen, if cutting your price is the only way you know how to sell a house, it's costing you hundreds of thousands of dollars, at least tens of thousands of dollars, to not understand what I'm about to show you in this video, okay? The other problem with cutting prices is as soon as you start to cut prices, not only do you get in a price competition war with all the other houses for sale, comparable listings if you're a real estate agent, but if you're not a real estate agent, they're just all the other houses for sale, okay? But once you start cutting prices, as soon as you compromise on your price, you get even less than what you just compromised down to, okay? And also, you start to deal with the worst possible buyers in the market, the least motivated buyers, the least capable of financing buyers. If you're cutting your price, if you're the discount seller, then you get a Walmart buyer, okay? And the Walmart buyer might be, a decent, hardworking person, but when it comes time to buy a house, they're the most difficult to get financed. Listen, if you're dealing constantly with buyers who cannot afford to buy your houses, it's because you're using a price-cutting presentation. You're marketing your house as the low-priced offering, so you're getting the lowest common denominator of buyer, not the best. We want the best buyers, so this is my least favorite. That's my least favorite way to sell houses. It's the most painful, it's the least profitable, and it's the way almost everybody does it. And that's why it's my number 3 bonus, free bonus, 3rd biggest mistake. Because if you think that's the way to sell your houses, that's the hardest possible way to do it, okay? Hi, Jason Laux again, and if you like this video, you're going to love the rest of the series. For the other 9 videos, a free live teleseminar training that we do on a regular basis, and a free training on CD, just visit my website, www.7dayprofitmachine.com. I'll see you there.